1992 Geo Tracker here with a no start condition. What we're going to show you on this thing, these things are throttle body injected. It says electronic fuel injection on it, but basically it's an old throttle body injected system. You have an injector right here, and this thing just kind of showers or sprays fuel down the throttle body. Now, this thing won't start. We took a small amount of gas. When I say a small amount, I'm talking about like a little half of a Dixie cup, poured in the throttle body, and it fired right up. So we know that the engine is capable of running if it gets fuel. Okay, try to start it. That's good. Okay, so that's our no start condition. Now, if we pour fuel down the throttle body, it does run. So we know our ignition, our distributor, everything else is good. So the first test we did is we made sure it's getting fuel to the throttle body, which is this line right here. We took that loose and you put a hose on it and you catch it in a bucket or something. We cranked it and it jets right out of there. So we know we're getting good fuel there to it. So the next thing we want to do is see if our throttle body injector is being energized. And we'll do that by probing the red, you can see it here, got the light, the red wire on the connector. We put juice to that from the battery. So we're going to go ahead and do that and see if, first we unplugged it. There's no voltage on the red wire, so we're going to put our own juice to it. Should be voltage there to make it run. That powers the injector. We're going to put our own juice to it and see if it fires. Okay, so now we put our own voltage to the red wire on the throttle body injector connector, and we're going to see if it fires now. Again, try to start it. Okay, so it does in fact run. So we have a voltage problem going to the injector from the red wire. We'll look at the wire schematic and we'll see if we can figure out what that is. Most of the time what that is a bad computer, which is located underneath the dash right in this area, right up in here. Here's your dash, it's right up in here. In this section right up in here. You can see it up in there. That's where the PCM is, and that's usually what the problem is. Before we go take a look at the wire schematic, I'm going to show you a really close-up view of this connector. Try to get here, we can see it. Basically, we're probing the red wire. That's the one that shows the voltage to it, and this goes right directly into the throttle body.